the water I feel whole. River is a traveler, always on the go. Faster if it's slow. River, take me to where I need to go. Oh, and I will just relax and let the river flow. Water, heal my body. Water, heal my soul. When I go down, down to the water, by the water I feel whole. Water, heal my body. Water, heal my soul. When I go down, down to the water, by the water I feel whole. Water, heal my body. Water, heal my soul. When I go down, down to the water, by the water I feel whole. Water, heal my body. Water, heal my soul.
Oh, heal
When I
my
go down to the water, by the water I feel whole.
When I go down, down to the water.
By the water I feel whole. What did I do back here that I was?
Beautiful. Okay.
Oh.
Block. Water be my teacher, water carry me.
Be my teacher, water carry me. Teach me transformation, take me to the sea.
That's it.
Tell me how you break through rock, flow around what tries to block. Me, water be my teacher.
Can we take a break?
We can.
Can we take, okay. So
You want a
that-
bar?
Yeah, because it feels like,
I agree.
yeah.
Totally, it feels
Okay,
rushed.
so third time, we're gonna take all the way through, sorry, what, Ian?
Are we not doing this last part of the
At the end.
At the end.
So
Oh,
what
okay.
has been
That's
changed
why.
is we were doing, but we're gonna give an extra little bar in between because it feels too
Oh,
rushed.
yeah, it's too rushed. So, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bar rest. Then.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we're gonna do this 3 times and then end it because we're actually just doing it as Water be my tea. Let's just do that last line into the third
Okay.
repeat.
Okay.
At the top of like bar 8. We'll just do the end into the third repeat so
Sounds
we
good.
get that bar feel.
I'm sorry.
Does that make sense?
It's
It's okay, babe. I got your back. We're just gonna take it from there so we get used to into
Putting the break
third
in.
repeat. Does that make sense? So that we have an extra bar in between so you can feel what we're gonna do. Because it's too fast if it feels that way. Whoa, just 1 minute.
2.
Water be my teacher, water carry me. Water be my teacher, water carry me. Teach me transformation, take me to the sea. Tell me how you break through rock, flow around what tries to block. Water be my teacher, water carry me.
That's it.
Awesome.
That's
Okay.
nice with the in between.
So the beginning was a bit different, and I missed the reason. Jenny, do you need something from us? Okay,
You were what?
I would just want to tell you something quick. Today is my daughter's birthday,
Oh,
so I
nice.
wanted to have a conversation saying happy birthday to her.
Oh, during.
Where would you like us to?
Just before the backpack blessing, the time for all ages.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Are we gonna start doing that for all the kids? Do you think? Okay.
Privileges now.
Well, okay, but we have to think about that. So yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
girl, I got privileges.
We're using privilege. Yeah, no, that's fine. I think I don't. Do you need the piano for that, or do you want to just sing spontaneously?
We could do it spontaneously. I'm sorry.
I think spontaneous.
Yeah, if
I
we all
do
sing
too.
together,
I
it'll,
kind of
it'll
like
sound
that.
great.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yes.
We might do it for more kids, but
It's not a bad idea, is what I'm saying. Like I totally support that because I mean we
September
I remember
birthdays.
doing it for an adult in the summer.
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, and welcome to the First Unitarian Church of Hamilton. Yay, it's September. We welcome you here in the sanctuary, and for those who have opted to join us online, the online folks are muted, and I ask the people here to do the same with their cell phones. Please ensure that your devices are silent. My name is Jenny, and my pronouns are she and they, and I am this morning's service leader. I want to thank today's service team, which is, actually I don't know who it is, so whoever's participating today, we welcome you, and we appreciate you. Thanks to the tech team for all of their support, that they're helping us out so we can get things going online as well. Hamilton is situated upon the traditional territories of the Erie, Huron-Wendat, Haudenosaunee, and Mississaugas. Today, Hamilton is home to many Indigenous peoples from across North America, and the land here is covered by covenants and treaties. We are, all of us, treaty people, original inhabitants, and those who came later, inheritors of a diverse history, dwellers in a common land, and travelers toward a better day. We respect our treaty relationships and our responsibilities to both the land and the original people who reside here. We welcome you today, whatever the circumstances of your life, in the many ways we identify as people, and in the diversity of how we love and live. In this house of faith, we are all included as we search for truth, as we build community, and we strive to make the world a better place for all. Today's prelude is Down to the River to Pray by our music ministers, Cindy, Carrie, Ian Challenger, Michelle Corbell, Joanne Deere, Rachel Derry, and Beverly Horton.
As I went down to the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear a starry crown, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, won't you come on down? Oh, sisters, let's go down to the river to pray. As I went down to the river to play, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear a starry crown, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down, won't you come on down? Oh, brothers, let's go down to the river to pray. As I went down to the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear a starry crown, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, people, let's go down, won't you come on down? Oh, people, let's go down to the river to pray.
So today you see announcements rotating on the slides before and after the service, as well as the all-church email that comes out on Thursday mornings. However, there are two announcements that we wish to share this morning. First of all is that there are young clients at the Eva Rothwell Center that are much in need of new school clothing and Halloween costumes. The items on those racks at the center are disappearing rapidly, so if you are able to, please help our young friends with generous donations, which can be left in the Eva Rothwell Center or the outer foyer of our church, and we appreciate any and all help that is given. The next announcement is from the visitor and congregant engagement team. Are you interested in meeting more people who come to this church? This meet and greet is for you. First-time visitors, returning visitors, and congregants are invited to join a meet and greet circle in the sanctuary after the service today, Sunday, September 7th. There will be enough time to get a drink in the foyer and bring it back to the sanctuary along with your questions, your curiosity, and your smile. And we will see you right here after the service today. Let's light the chalice now. Each time we gather, we light a chalice. It reminds us that we are entering sacred space and time together. It reminds us of our connection to Unitarian Universalists all over the world. Please join me in our chalice lighting words. May this flame be our light of friendship and love.
Good morning, UU Hamilton. I am Reverend Danie Weber, and I am the settled minister here, and I use they, them pronouns. And wow, it is so good to be with you again and back in this pulpit after 10 Sundays off. Thank you all so much for offering me that break. It was restorative in many ways and exhausting in many other ways. But it is so good to be with you again, and it is so good to be celebrating our water communion ceremony today. And so with that, I call you into this space of worship. We gather together this morning, tenderly, like drops of dew on a leaf of grass. Hopefully, like gathered raindrops in a cloud, gleefully, like water rushing in a stream to the sea. Deeply, like groundwater pulled up from a well. We gather from every direction for another year of growth and depth, another year of companionship and hope, another year of learning to love this world. We gather like the waters that join us across all creation, the waters that connect us within and without, merging and flowing across the entire world. And now please join me in singing our opening hymn, Come, Come, Whoever You Are, number 188 in the gray hymnal or on the wall behind me.
Lover of believing, ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come. Come, come, whoever you are. Wanderer, worship, lover of believing, ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come. Come, come, whoever you are. Wanderer, worship, lover of believing, ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come yet again, come.
Does anybody have a birthday in September? Oh, there's a lot of you actually. I want to sing happy birthday to everybody, partly because today is a very special one for my daughter. Today is her 8th birthday. So let's sing happy birthday for all of the September birthdays this month. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Everybody in September. Today we're doing something a little different for our Time for All Ages. It's not a story. We are here today to bless our students. So if there's anybody who, is going to school for the first time or returning to school, whether it is elementary, high school, or university, or any post-secondary, can you please stand up? If you're a teacher or a professor, you may stand up as well. Perfect. I love it. So as we come together for our, we call it a backpack blessing ritual. Imagine you're holding your backpack on your lap or in your hands, or maybe you're just, we're thinking about it. I don't think anybody's brought their backpack today. That's perfect though. And it might not even be a backpack that you carry. It might be a purse or a laptop or a briefcase or just a keychain for your car or in your house. This blessing is also for all of us. So take it with you, whether or not you're returning to school, but specifically for those who are this year. This blessing today is a reminder, to paraphrase the words of Winnie the Pooh, that you are stronger than you think and braver than you know. It is a recognition of the sacred within each of us, and is a reminder of how important people and items can be in our lives. Sometimes things don't go the way we'd planned or the way we'd hoped. When we are learning something new or working on something hard, sometimes we might need to rest, to take a break, to think things through. We might even need to walk away for a while and begin again. But if something is important, we have the strength and courage inside us to keep on moving forward. We all have tools to help us through our days, to overcome obstacles, to help us navigate the whole wide world that's out there that can be a little scary sometimes. And we need tools to help us to stay connected to ourselves and to each other, and to capture the ideas and feelings that we experience. We need tools to help us to slow down, to help us to connect to our bodies, and to help us focus and concentrate. And here is one of the blessings of being in a community like this one. We don't have to do any of this alone. Love is the superpower that holds us together and helps us to do hard things. So, this week, with some help from Zoe and Pamela, we made some keychains for those of you who are returning to school, and we have some extras for everybody else as well. Maybe we can make some more if you didn't get one, but we're starting with people who are going back to school for work or for studying, and then we'll get one. So, these little tags are not the blessing though. They're a tangible reminder of the blessing from the community that you are whole, you are holy, you are love, and you are loved. And you have the strength and the courage to keep on moving forward. So when you hold this little tag in your hand, or you see it on your backpack or your purse, may you be reminded that you are connected to so many people, and that you are, in fact, surrounded by love. And may it bring you peace and joy. Amen. May it be so. Sometimes our hearts and our minds get so full or heavy, and we need reminders of the blessings that we have and the blessings that we are. And so we have these keychains for your bags. May, as you go, may joy surround you. As you go in peace, know that our love is always with you. And as you go to your new school, your old school, your new job, or your old job, know that the love of the First Unitarian Church of Hamilton is always with you, and that your journey and your tools are blessed, and that you are sacred, and you are blessed by this community. Can you please come up here to receive one of the tokens that we have?
As all of our students grab their backpack blessings, I invite forward anyone else who would like to take a blessing with them today. An extra keychain to help you remember this community. We made like 85, so we have enough for a bunch of people. They're staying. I haven't. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if anybody was able to hear it, but Rachel started playing Christopher Robin by Kenny Loggins, and I was singing the chorus anyways. I couldn't remember any of the verses.
House of Blue Corner, great
Yeah.
track, 1970.
The offering that we take each Sunday isn't just a stale habit, it's an opportunity to recommit to this place and its people. Our offering is an affirmation, a yes. When we give, we say yes to something we value. With our gifts freely given, may we say yes to the values of our faith. May our offering help us practice Unitarian Universalism within and beyond our congregation as tools to empower our mission, to nurture each other, serve the community, and inspire action to help heal the world. Our offering will now be gratefully taken.
Doom ticka doom doom doom. Doom ticka doom doom doom. Doom ticka doom doom doom. Doom ticka doom doom doom.
The river is a healer. The river is a sage. The river knows no end, and the river feels no age. The river is a leader every single day. It's living in the moment, and it always finds a way. Water heal my body, water heal my soul. When I go down, down to the water line, the water I feel whole. River calls me over, it's calling out my name. In the day and in the night, I hear the river all the same. It's calling me over, calling out my name. Oh,
the river gathers rain. Water heal my body, water heal my soul. When I go down, down to the water, by the water I feel whole. Water heal my body, water heal my soul. When I go down, down to the water, by the water I feel whole.
The river is a traveler,
Always on the go.
a river never reads of its fast or of its slow.
The river takes me to where I need to go. Oh, and I will just relax and let the river flow. Water heal my body, water heal my soul. When I go down, down to the water, by the water I feel whole. Water heal my body, water heal my soul. When I go down, down to the water, by the water I feel whole. Water heal my body, water heal my soul. When I go down, down to the water, by the water I feel whole. Water heal my body, water heal my soul. Yeah, heal my when I go down, down to the water, by the water I feel whole. When I go down, down to the water, by the water I feel whole.
Thank you so much for your generosity to this community. And nobody told me today, but I have a couple of worship leaders in training helping out on the stage. So if you see a couple of extra people up here, that's what's going on. In place of our usual joys, sorrows, and gratitudes this morning, we will have a moment of reflection and action of witness. But I would like to share a joy and a sorrow that have been shared for the public congregation this week. First, from Richard Douglas Chin, who says that he and Kathy are enjoying the beautiful waters of Georgian Bay near the Sheffield Park Black History Museum, where so many Black refugees from America's slavery found safety. We're so happy to hear that they are there and thinking of us this morning. Richard also wanted to share this sorrow. Please say a prayer for the women, children, and men of Gaza who have no water, food, or safety at this time. Water communion, or Ingathering, is a service where we use the metaphor of water to explore our understanding of community, our connectedness to one another, to the totality of life, and our place on the planet. One piece that can often be neglected when we celebrate water communion is the destructive and brutal capacity that water has and that it can have over the human life. And today, that is where we are going to start. Water is the source of life, and so for millennia, humans have gathered near water to sustain their life: drinking, agriculture, transportation. Water made all of these things possible. Nearly all major cities around the world are located close to a water source. so when the sources of our water is polluted, damaged, or destroyed, it is essential to the livelihood of those closest to the sources that things get fixed. I have experienced this in a very, very small way. When Adam and I lived in Kelowna, Adam and I lived on the West Bank First Nations land. And because of decades of colonial structures and the systematic dismissal of Indigenous issues, our water systems were constantly being ignored or relegated to the bottom of a to-do list. In the summer of 2023, when there was a massive fire that evacuated thousands of people in the West Bank area, our water treatment plant was one of the infrastructures that was damaged. Although we were allowed to re-enter our property after 6 days of evacuation orders, our household water supply was not safe for consumption for months after that damage. And while I won't deny that this was a huge frustration for Adam and I, this is one of the smallest water issues that people can experience in Canada. Unclean, unsafe water for drinking, but safe enough to be used for cleaning. There are communities all across Canada who have experienced water advisories for decades. There are currently 31 long-term water advisories across Canada, in every single province and 2 of the 3 territories. And each of those 31 advisories can affect more than 1,000 households. Families all over this country have lived for years without access to clean water into their house. And this summer, we have witnessed the use of water as a weapon of war with the deliberate dehydration and starvation of Palestinian people. Doctors Without Borders, Oxfam International, and the United Nations have all identified this issue as a violation to human rights. And today begins the 23rd month of this ongoing horror, where the official death toll is underreported, and the civilian casualties is estimated at 83%, and nearly 60% of the dead are children, women, and elderly. As we gather here in our sanctuary, building belonging and building our community, as we prepare ourselves for the blessing of water communion, I ask you not to forget about what is happening outside of these walls, around this country, and around the world. I ask you to hold on to the humanity of all of these people. Presbyterian minister, the Reverend Drew Payton, wrote this poem entitled, "I Side with the People," a poem that helps me understand how I wish to live out my values and my principles in this world. After I read this poem, we will have a moment of silence for all of the people, children, mothers, fathers, elders, who do not have access to water, who are suffering at the hands of others. And then the music team will sing a water hymn for us. But first, I Side with the People by Reverend Drew Patton. If ever they ask you, which side are you on, tell them plainly, I side with the people, with the precious ones, all, the integral, the soft and the fierce, irreplaceable, the beloved, if only by God and trees who were born, who breathe and survive. Say I side with those who keep watch beneath the bright screaming arcs of bombs, with those who hide in dark doorways, or who through the moonlight flee, with those who stay and fight, and with those who keep up all night by hunger and grief and terror and rage, by desperate, unruly hope, who are good and green at the root, who are more than the worst that they have ever done, who do their best to love and pass on the hurt in themselves that they hate, and still pass on the hurt in themselves that they hate. But what when they take sides against each other, the people against even themselves? Side with whatever is human in them, what is fragile and feeling and flesh. Side with the truth of our stories, side with the fact of our pain, side with the defiant insistence on freedom, side there again and again. Side there today and tomorrow, side there the rest of your life. Side there together until we belong, each one to every other. If ever they ask you which side are you on, say, it doesn't work like that. Tell them you side with the people and abide where the people are at.
Water be my teacher, water carry me, teach me transformation, take me to the sea. Tell me how you break through rock, flow around what tries to block. Water be my teacher, water carry me. Water be my teacher, water carry me. Teach me transformation, take me to the sea. Tell me how you break through rock, flow around what tries to block. Water be my teacher, water carry me. Water be my teacher, water carry me. Teach me transformation, take me to the sea. Tell me how you break through rock, flow around what tries to block. Water be my teacher, water carry me.
The original water communion was designed by two women who were asked to create a ritual for the Women and Religion Continental Convocation of Unitarian Universalists in 1980. Carolyn McDade and Lucille Shook Longview said this about their water ritual. Water is more than simply a metaphor. It is elemental and primary, calling forth feelings of awe and reverence. Acknowledging that the ocean is considered by many to be the place from which all life on our planet came, it is the womb of life, and the amniotic waters surround each of us prenatally. We now realize that this worship service was for us a new creation story. It was a ritual of women's being connected by the universal symbol, water. A ritual of women being connected to the totality of life. Preceding the first water communion ceremony, our denomination was on the precipice of expansion. In 1977, a resolution was passed by the General Assembly that called for an intensive examination of the sexism inherent in religious literature and institutions, beginning with the Unitarian Universalist Association itself. This resolution was co-written by Lucille Shuck-Longview, and the UUA president, Paul Carnes, put together a committee to work on the resolutions, and the districts were encouraged to support related women and religion groups. These groups quickly noted the necessity of rewriting the original 1961 UUA's purposes and principles, which used male gendered language to express the concerns and dignities of mankind, and which failed to address the care of Mother Earth as a religious priority. In 1961, there were 6 principles. You didn't know you were going to get a history lesson today, did you? In 1961, there were 6 principles, and they were: the members of the Unitarian Universalist Association dedicate to the principles of a free faith, unite in seeking, number 1, to strengthen one another in a free and disciplined search for truth as the foundation of our religious fellowship. Number 2, to cherish and spread the universal truths taught by the great prophets and teachers of humanity in every age and tradition, immemorially summarized in the Judeo-Christian heritage as love to God and love to man. Number 3, to affirm, defend, and promote the supreme worth of every human personality, the dignity of man, and the use of the democratic method in human relationships. Number 4, to implement our vision of one world by striving for a world community founded on ideals of brotherhood, justice, and peace. Number 5, to serve the needs of member churches and fellowships, to organize new churches and fellowships, and to extend and strengthen liberal religion. And number 6, to encourage cooperation with men of goodwill in every land. After many years of intense debate, broad congregational involvement, and high drama, that was a quote from Harvard Divinity's library, high drama, a new statement of purpose and principles was adopted in 1985, so 5 years after the first water communion. We, the member congregations of the Unitarian Universalist Association, covenant to affirm and promote the inherent worth and dignity of every person, justice, equity, and compassion in human relations, acceptance of one another, and encouragement to spiritual growth in our congregations, a free and responsible search for truth and meaning, the right of conscience, and the use of the democratic process within our congregations and in society at large. The goal of world community with peace, liberty, and justice for all, and respect for the interdependent web of all existence of which we are a part. Those might sound a little bit more familiar. almost 4 years ago, in November of 2021, the Canadian Unitarian Council voted to add the 8th principle, that of individual and communal action that accountably dismantles racism and systemic barriers to full inclusion in ourselves and our institutions. Undoubtedly, there was intense debate, broad congregational involvement, and high drama. I'm not sure if you know, but Beverly Horton was the co-chair of the team that recommended that. Reviewing this history has helped me deepen a worldview that I have been immersing myself in lately. I've been on a journey of trying to rewire my brain to understand that time isn't linear, that there are cyclical patterns within my own life, much like the cycles of the year. My breath is a cycle of in and out and in and back out again. My heart pumps blood in a cyclical pattern as well. We cycle from night to day to night, and sleep to awake, back to sleep again. There are cyclical patterns within our greater understanding of human behaviors, how the collective will respond when disruption is present. Like in 1980, when the women of our denomination began disrupting the understanding of the Unitarian Universalist principles and purposes. All of these are similar to the cyclical patterns within water's life cycle. The piece that I often struggle with, the spot in the cycle that seems to hold me hostage and cause me to forget that I can keep moving, keep cycling, is often found at the very bottom. In the dead of winter, when warmth and the sun will never find me again. In the slump of my emotions, when I struggle to get out of bed or shower. In the exhaustion of yelling and pleading at those who hold power. These are the bottom of the cycle. In the moments when all else feels hopeless, the one piece that I try to hold on to is that I am not alone in my experiences. Reverend Scott Taylor expresses this feeling so well, and so I am quoting him here. May the common breath, so sweetly shared between us, remind us that loneliness eventually lifts, that we are tethered more tightly than it sometimes seems, that together our hearts can mend and our world can be woven anew. Yes, friends, belonging is something we build, but it is also something that is always there, waiting to be remembered and reclaimed, waiting for us to come home. In this faith community, each of us has the authority and power to be a blessing to one another and to the community as a whole. In Unitarian Universalism, blessing does not come from on high, and it is certainly not the role of the ordained clergy alone. Ours is a shared ministry in which each of us has a role to play in giving and receiving the blessings of community. Each of us has a responsibility to and for each other, to care for ourselves and to give of ourselves as fully as we are able, and to tend to the well-being of the whole. And so as we engage in our water communion, you will be invited to receive and pass along a blessing to one another. Blessings of healing, restorative power of community, and the transforming power of love symbolized by these waters. Before beginning our communion today, I ask Jenny to add the water of this community from years gone by. You can put it in the center bowl. It's really tight so that it doesn't dehydrate, maybe? No? Oh, there it goes. Thank you. Every year we save some of the water from water communion, and we use it to bless babies and children in a ceremony of dedication to this community. And so here is the water from last year's communion. And I'm going to, yep, excellent, thank you. And I'm going to share some logistics with you all as well. We have 2 stations up front, and we have 2 aisles. Jenny and I will each begin offering blessings, and then the person who we have blessed will walk to the other side of the table and bless the person behind them. There is a blessing written on the card on the tables. I also had it for the screen, but that didn't work out, so just the cards on the tables. If you, thinking we were having a normal water communion ceremony, brought water from your summer adventures or a special place, please add your water to the central bowl as all of our water comes and goes back into the cycle. And finally, I invite you to look into the eyes of one another as you receive and offer these blessings. Whether it is someone from your family, a friend, or someone you are just meeting today, be present to each other in that one moment. Know that each of us has the power, the love, and the beauty within us to build belonging and be a blessing to one another. I'm going to ask any board members that are present to start the lineups, and then everybody please come forward to participate in this ritual of water blessing communion. Shall we sing together? It's Blue Boat Home. I think it's 1046 in the green teal one. 1064, almost, so close. Please rise. The words will be on the walls.
Oh, below, I feel no motion, standing on these mountains and plains, far away from the rolling ocean. Still my dry heart and say, I've been sailing all my life now. Never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home. Sun and sail and move my rudder as I ply the starry seas, leaning over the edge in wonder, casting questions into the deep. Drifting here with my ship's companion, all we kindred pilgrim souls, making our way by the lights of the heaven in our beautiful blue boat home. I give thanks to the waves upholding me, hear the great wind urging me on, breathe the infinite sea before me, sing the sky my sailor song. I was born upon the fathoms, never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home.
We will gather the blessing water and the water communion that people have brought in today. Hold on to some of it for children's blessings. We might have some children's blessings this year. Fingers crossed with all of these little kids crawling around. And the rest of it will go out into our garden to nurture the life of our community outside. I extinguish our chalice with these words. Oh, one more thing, sorry. We're gonna have any of the leftover keychains at the welcome table, so if you were thinking you might want one, there are gonna be some on the table there. As drops of rain that find each other and build to become a track, a rivulet, a stream, a river, a sea, so are we drawn together. So are we fortunate to find each other. So we are bound together on this shared passage toward an unknown ocean and eternity. Baby dedication. And our music ministers will sing our postlude.
Okay, we're going to put you to work. So I'm going to line out this song for you. every time I do a line, doing a line, that sounds like... I teach you a line is what I was trying to say. I'll teach you a line, and then I'll ask you to repeat it back to me until we get through the verse. And there are 3 verses, and then we go back to the beginning. But when we get to the second verse and then the third verse, I'm just going to sort of yell out to you what the words are for the next verse. Not literally yell out to you, but...
And parents will be happy to know the kids can dance and crawl and have some fun.
Yes. Okay, so here we go. There are more waters rising.
There are more waters rising.
This I know, this I know.
This I know, this I know.
There are more waters rising.
There are more waters rising.
This I know.
This I know.
Here it gets a little tricky. There are more waters rising. There are more waters rising. And they find their way to me. When they find their way to me, there are more waters rising. There are more waters rising. This I know.
This I know.
Okay, we'll do the whole thing. Thank you, more. Thank you. There are more waters rising. This I know. This I know. There are more waters rising. This I know. There are more waters rising when they find their way to me. There are more waters rising. This I. Next one is I will walk through the fire.
I know. There are more waters rising.
This I walk through the fire. They will walk through the fire. This I know. This I know. I will walk through the fire. This I know. I will walk through the fire when it finds my way to me. Then we'll walk through the fire. This I know. This I know. I will walk through the fire. This I know. Mountains moving. There are more mountains moving. This I know. This I know. There are more mountains rising. This I know. There are more mountains moving. They will find their way to me. There are more mountains moving. This I know. This I know. There are more mountains moving. This I back to waters. There are more waters rising. This I know. This I know. There are more waters rising. This I know. There are more waters rising. They will find their way to me. There are more waters rising. Let's do that again. No. This I know. There are more waters rising. This I know. There are more waters rising. This I know. This I know. There are more waters rising. This I know. A little quicker. There are more waters rising. They will find their way to me. There are more waters rising. This I know. This I know. There are more waters rising this side.